What's up everybody, it's your girl Naturallytash. In today's video, I'm going to be using 6 Adore colors to create what I'm calling Galaxy Curls. I'll be using the Periwinkle, African Violet, Fiesta Fuchsia, Hot Pink, Aquamarine, and Violet Gem. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is pull this hair color out. And the way I'm going to pull it out is the Vitamin C and Dandruff shampoo. I picked both these up from CVS and together maybe it came up to 12 bucks. The generic brands work just fine. If you want to use a more popular name brand, you can do that as well, but the generic kind works just as good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these pills out. I took out about 12, I've done it already, and crush them up, and then I'm going to mix it with the dandruff shampoo. Here is what the pills look like all crushed up. Every time I look at it now, I think about drugs because of my dad. Because when I went to my dad's house and I did this method and I crushed him up and he saw him in this, he was like, "What are you doing? You got drugs in my house?" So every time I see it now, I think of that. But I assure you not, it is not drugged. It is crushed up vitamin C pills that I'm going to mix with the shampoo and put in my hair to pull out this color. I like to put it on wet hair, so I'm going to wet my hair, come back, mix it up, and put it in my hair. I have mixed up the vitamin C and dandruff shampoo right here, and this is how it looks. Make sure you really grind up those vitamin C pills so you don't have any big chunks. Now that I'm applying the products to my hair, I will keep rubbing it in as I apply it so I can get the biggest lather possible. The biggest and thickest lather you can get ensures you pull out the most color. So I will continue to keep messing with it once I have the product in there just to really work up that lather and pull that color out. And this is what I'm doing here. Okay, so now that I have it all in there, I'm going to let it sit in my hair up to 30 minutes, but I'm going to check it every 10 minutes to see if it's pulled out enough. So, okay, so it's been 10 minutes, and here's how it looks. As you can see, the orange is really starting to come out. The color has really lightened up. It's pulling out all those old colors, and Lord only knows what color my hair will be underneath. Okay, so now it's been 30 minutes. And here's how it looks. Let's see. What I'm doing now is using the Texture Pro detangling brush to just brush out my hair to see the color. Then I go back through it with the Texture Pro comb just to see exactly how the color is coming out. These combs and brushes are awesome for wet texture hair, by the way. So, here is my hair all done, washed out, and I have a leave-in conditioner in it. And this leave-in conditioner I'm going to leave in my hair while I color it. As you can see, it sort of created its own ombre. And I'm just going to kind of go with it. The more lighter colors that I want to put in my hair, I'll put on the lighter parts of my hair and the darker ones on the darker part. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to section my hair with these little clear rubber bands, and I'm going to color right on top of them. I'm sectioning my hair into these ponytails because over time I found that this is the best way for me to color my hair when I'm using more than one color. By putting it into these ponytails, it ensures that the colors stay separate so I don't have to use a bunch of foils or anything. So I'm just going to put these little clear rubber bands in there, and then I'm going to color directly on top. I make sure they're even, and when they're done, I will ombre them. Since it's 6 colors that I'm going to be using in my hair, I kind of paired them up so I can do an ombre. I'm going to do one color at the top and one color at the bottom of each one of the ponytails that I created. So the 2 colors that I decided to put together first is the African Violet up at the top near my roots, and then I will use the Hot Pink towards the end. I am putting the African Violet up on my roots, and I will bring it down on the ponytail as well so I can create my ombre. African Violet looks blue sometimes and it looks purple sometimes, so I like the idea of the color looking different. Here I am applying it down on the ponytail, and now I am doing the Hot Pink. I am slowly bringing the hot pink up where the two colors merge, and then I rub them together. I'm not going to use a lot of this hot pink because I want the pink to be somewhat light. So I'm merging these two colors together, and this will create my first ombre, and this will be in the front near my bangs right here. So this will basically be the color of my bangs. Next, I'm going on to the violet gem, and I'm using the violet gem on these two ponytails on each side, so that will be 4 ponytails. And what I'm doing is, right now, I'm doing the same thing I did before, rubbing it in my root and bringing it down on the ponytail. So I'm just going to continue to rub in the violet gem. Violet gem is like a pink and purple and a fuchsia all mixed into one. It's almost like another mood color because it often looks different depending on the light. So I'm making sure to really rubbing it in, bringing it down on my ponytail. I'm going to do these two ponytails on the side, and then I'm going to move on to the other two ponytails on the other side. I guess I could have made these one, but I think two was better to ensure the color really getting in there. So here I am putting it on this side, making sure to rub it in. Now I have the periwinkle. Periwinkle is like a lavender gray, and your hair probably needs to be bleached to really take this color full on, but I still wanted to try it. This is one of those Adore colors that I just never used before, so I want to try it now with this Galaxy colors I'm doing. So I'm putting this color on the end of my ponytails that I put the violet gem at the top. And I'm just rubbing it in and looking at it and seeing if it's already changing color somewhat. And it does look like a smoky lavender. So I'm continuing to do this before I move on to the colors in the back. Okay, so I have all the colors in there now. So now I'm going to let this process for about an hour. And then I will wash out. In the back, I decided to go with the aquamarine and the Fiesta Fuchsia. Fiesta Fuchsia at the top and aquamarine at the bottom. And I ombre them. Okay, so I left the color in my hair for about 50 minutes and I washed it out now. And these are the colors it created. It's really hard to see them all with my hair wet. Okay, so here is my hair all done. And it is lots and lots of colors to see. I'm going to get really close. Here's how it looks underneath on the sides, just to show you the colors all mixed up in there. You can really see the aquamarine in the back and all the different shades of purple. Here it is in slow motion, only because I am so in love with these colors. I really wanted to give you a slow motion shot of all the colors. Here it is from the side, if I was to put it in a ponytail. I'm really just trying to show you all the different highlights in it. I'm really loving the mix of the colors, and it does remind me of a galaxy with all the different colors in our universe. I'm really excited to see my hair once it's on 4 or 5 day old hair. So here are some still shots. Here is how the colors all look in the sun. You can really see the different dimensions. Here's another side shot with all the different colors mixed in there. My galaxy curls. Here's the back. The back is my fave with the aquamarine, you can really see. And here's another front shot. Happy coloring, ladies!